Hi, my name is Dawn Forgione, and I'm a realtor with Lang Realty and team leader at Dawn & Company here in Boca Raton, Florida. Today I thought we'd talk about insurance and what you need to know when you're purchasing a home in the South Florida area. I invited Sheree Novick, who's a sales executive with Burke, Bogart & Burnell in Boca Raton. Sheree, thank you so much for joining us. So let's say I'm a buyer and I've signed the contract and I'm getting ready to do the inspection on my home. I know I need a mechanical inspection. What other inspections are required in terms of insurance?
It depends on the year of the home. I would recommend a wind mitigation report for all homes. That would give you credit for the impact windows or shutters, as well as roof credits.
Okay, so wind mitigation report. And what else? What other reports?
For an older home, then a 4-point inspection is required.
Okay.
Most of the companies are going to want to look at that, and that would give the details as far as if there's any problems or if there's anything that needs to be repaired. So to make sure that the house is insurable.
Okay, good. And then I know that 4-point is very important because I know at one point I had a client and they were looking to purchase a home and the roof was actually 30 years old and the insurance was going to be more than double.
Right.
So those reports are really essential while we're doing our due diligence. So we're in hurricane season right now. What are some things that a buyer has to think about when purchasing insurance at this time?
That's a great question, Dawn. The main thing is having enough time to get the insurance in place, have the coverage bound, and be able to provide the evidence of insurance to the lender if needed, or to make sure that the client is insured prior to a storm being out there. We do get cut off as far as being able to bind coverage with many of the companies. So you want to make sure that the insurance is in place well in advance.
So if we're in a hurricane watch or a hurricane warning, are you able to bind insurance?
Some companies will have different criteria.
Okay.
So my recommendation is, as soon as everything is finalized, you have a closing date, if there is a mortgage and you have been approved and everything is in place, get the insurance. It can be done 4 to 6 weeks before with most companies, and you're better off having it done in advance than to wait for the last minute. You don't want to get into a situation where you can't bind coverage and you have a lender waiting for the proof of insurance. It can ruin the whole deal for the client as well as for you.
So once you bind the insurance, it won't make a difference then if we are in a hurricane watch or warning?
No.
Oh, okay. That's excellent. Excellent.
No.
What else should a buyer think about in terms of insurance when purchasing a home?
Well, flood insurance is sometimes required by a lender, and sometimes it's not. Being in South Florida and being in a low-lying area, then it is recommended for all homes and condos even, or villas that have a one-level access, because they can have flood damage as well. During Katrina, there were many people that were affected by flood, and they did not have flood. They only had homeowners insurance.
Oh, wow. Well, great. Well, thanks, Sheree. I really appreciate you being with us today.
Thank you.
Those were excellent, excellent tips. So remember, if you're thinking about buying a home here in South Florida, talk to your insurance agent right away and make sure you get those proper inspections that you need so you can get the discounts that you deserve. And remember, during a hurricane season, bind that insurance as soon as you can. Well, I'm Dawn Forgione with Lang Realty. And remember, I work from dawn till dusk for you.